There's an 11th package that was found in Florida addressed to Senator Cory Booker. New York City Police is also investigating a suspicious package outside the police department. Former New York Police Department Chief of Detectives Robert Boyce joins us. Chief, welcome to the Big 550 KTRS here in St. Louis.
Good morning. Great to be here.
So what is New York City, or what can they do to help the feds in trying to find out who's doing this?
So New York City Police Department is part of the Joint Terrorist Task Force, which has the overall case responsibility. It's a multi-agency response task force. So right now they have the overall. Part of that task force is the U.S. Postal Service inspectors. They've identified a location in Florida. The case is somewhat shifted to Florida, just north of Miami, where we believe it could be the origin of where these devices are coming from. Again, we believe more is in the mail. We've said that going forward, that I don't think this is over. Right now, it's unconfirmed about Senator Booker, but I have good information that it is, that they have one recovered in the mail assigned to him, addressed to him, excuse me. So right now, that's where things are. There's a lot of detectives from task forces around the country down in Florida right now trying to grab video of this individual or individuals. Again, we believe that's the origin right now. I don't know if it's a post office or a distribution center. So that's where the case is right now.
Yeah. Can you tell us anything about the bombs? Because to go through the mail, they get quite a bit of jerking around in the mail. So how dangerous are these bombs if they can go through the mail and not be set off?
So they're made of plastic, as you know, no metal. So that they won't get a hit on a metal detector. They're PVC piping. The digital clock is plastic as well. And if you see, it's like $2 on the internet to buy. It's an odd device to go through the mail. Generally speaking, is a victim-actuated device usually is attached to these things, where the victim opens the mail and it goes off. That's not this case. Right now, it's being determined in Quantico, Virginia, if that electrical charge within the trigger device is adequate to detonate. So that's where we are right now. We don't know if they would have detonated or not until we have further examination by experts in a lab in Virginia. That's where they are right now. It's not a hoax, because you do have material there that could explode.
Yeah. What do you make of the fact that they were all sent through the mail? What can you tell us about? What can you learn from that? And some of them don't have postmarks on them.
They don't, and that's part of the investigation going forward as well. We know the one that was sent to CNN was picked up by a courier, and we've spoken to him. The detectives have spoken to him already from a post office in Manhattan, and it was not stamped. So my feeling is they're stamped there and then sent out normally it would go to a mail carrier. That didn't happen. A courier picked up bulk mail. So that's part of the investigation. It'll be explained by the JTTF at some point how these guys, we believe they were all in the U.S. Postal Service, though.
The work the police and the investigators do is truly amazing and staggering. I have no doubt that you will catch whoever's doing this. But how confident are you in a timeline as to how long before you might find out who did this?
I think the case has advanced so quickly on the overnight that they're close. It's difficult to say. They need to get video. They need a lot more work to be done, but they're very close.
Last question for you. You said you might think there are more packages in the mail. Is that your guess? Is that your profile, or do you have inside information?
I don't have inside information. That's a guess right now. We don't know. From what I understand, it's throughout the postal system. These things went throughout the postal system in different parts of the country. That tells me, just on volume alone, there could be more.
Robert Boyce, former New York City Chief of Detectives. Thank you for your service, sir, and thank you for your time.
Thanks so much. Bye.